Kameloot is the brand new fast-paced card game from Blue-Orange Games that plays with 3 to 6 players in around 20 minutes. It sees players try to become rich merchants in 2 taverns, the Hooting Owl and the Black Cat Tavern. To decide which tavern you will be in, each player flips their token. This is the tavern that you start in, but it may not be the one that you remain in for long. Each player is dealt a hand of 4 magical objects, with the rest making a pile in the middle. Played out over several rounds, the game will see players making magical objects, forming collections, and then taking new cards. Step 1 of a turn sees the player choosing to either play one or several identical magic object cards from their hand in front of them, or discarding a card to use its magical power. Step 2 of the turn is to check if within the tavern there is a complete collection, ranging from 2 magnetic rings through to 7 parchments. When a collection is completed in a tavern, all of that magical item is collected and flipped over to the coin side. These gold coins are then distributed clockwise around the members of that tavern one by one, so some members may get more coins than others. Step 3 is very simple. Draw as many magical object cards from the central deck until you have 4 in your hand. Then the game continues with the player clockwise around the table. Each of the magical objects has a unique power to help you if you choose to discard it on your turn. The magnet ring allows a player to call out a magical object and collect all of the cards of that type from the central discard pile. Discarding the 2 branch magic wand allows you to place 2 different magical objects from your hand of cards in front of you, completing up to 2 collections. The 4-fingered glove allows you to draw 2 magical items and add these straight to your hand. You'll have more cards to play with on your next turn. The Enchanted Potion allows you to pick a player and flip their tavern token over. That forces them to change tavern, potentially helping to complete collections. The Magic Cloak allows you to flip your token over and switch tavern. The Parchment allows you to swap a collection of magical items with that of another player. They must be different magical items, but it is a great way for screwing opponents over. There are also 3 unicorn horns in the deck, which are effectively magical object jokers. The game ends when a player can no longer draw up to a hand of 4 cards at the end of their turn, and that round ends so all players have had the same number of turns. Once the game has ended, players just count up the number of gold coins they've received from selling magical items. The richest player is Kameloot's best merchant and wins the game. And that's how to play Kameloot. But which tavern will you choose?